You got 8 for doing nothing.
Because I thought Tyler was about to move, so I was waiting for him to move. And then Mia just starts fucking yelling at me like the crazy person. Get the fuck out of the way! Get the fuck out of the way! Yo, where's Asia?
I don't know. Why?
Why mumble? Because I'm driving back home. I'm wearing a 13. So I made a You need to get some better.
Guys, I want to go ahead and change into my stuff. Should I go ahead and change into my stuff?
Don't ever blow.
Yeah. More than like that.
No, we're about below you.
No surprises. Yeah. I wasn't surprised. Oh yeah, the perfect set of songs.
Yeah.
Sad. Hey, sad. Hey, remember you're on a beast. Never mind. Fire 3 more. Do you by chance have your chocolate box on?
Your mom.
Oh god.
Just cooked him with that.
Oh god.
Yeah, her. Real quick, baby.
I low-key think I pissed Mr. Day off.
What?
I think I pissed Mr. Day off because I'm opening the door and he's like, yes.
He's always like, Oh, you remember that time that I lived?
No, he's always like that.
I got ink on my hands and I was.
Yes. Especially
That's one time I got ink on my hands.
Really? Yeah. I can too.
Yeah, one time I got ink on my hands and I went into Mr. Day. Mr. Day was like, oh, you. I think he accidentally let his thoughts out a little bit too much and just straight up said ew to me.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because I had ink all over my hands.
You scared the shit. Yeah, you almost did. Missing one. No,
Yeah.
he's missing one.
Yeah.
You did it again.
You missed 2, that's
You need.
Or, you know, don't do anything.
Hear
me out. You're missing a C.
Oh, the sheet music that I read. The sheet music that I read, it didn't have that scene.
You need 5 repetition notes. No, you played 3.
Yeah.
You missed 2. There we go.
I missed a C.
No, you missed a whole part of the song. It's a ba 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 ba. You just went ba.
You skipped
ba,
a
ba,
note.
ba, ba.
Yeah, you skipped a note.
Either you suck or the composer sucks.
Or both. or both.
Oh. This is good practice. Get out your F horn.
No.
Your fuck horn.
You're fucking
The Fermento bomb, the F bomb.
Mr. Day Drop. For a minute, Bob goes crazy.
Oh,
I hear y'all
I
say,
gotta
"Fuck."
pee, I gotta pee.
Remember Bryson in third period? He like wasn't playing on time with Anthony, and like Mr. Dave's like, "Dang the." He's like,
Oh, y'all got
holding
ran.
back. So I couldn't air him out.
But we were sight reading it. What do you expect?
No, it's just that.
Oh,
He
it's
wasn't
playing
playing
game.
on.
Get out of here.
Get your fucking no. Little bitch has a.
I was trying to air my balls out. They're really hot for some reason. I knew it happened. Let's see if this
Alright, we're gonna practice scales because I know y'all don't know how to play.
I know my scales. I know my scales. I don't.
I know that's what we're practicing.
Sarcastically, I don't. You're like 50 cents sharp, man.
Scale C.
Okay. Hey, I'm trying to scale.
Which one?
Play your
Is
C
that
scale.
my C-skit concert
No,
seat?
concert scene.
Thank you.
Oh, I know that one by heart.
What was that? Is your thumb basically my fourth valve?
That.
Is that a concert
I'm not
C?
hitting it. That's
No.
my concert C, yeah.
Yeah, it's with thumb, concert C.
The top one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
That's
yeah.
it's just
So-
trigger because it's easier to hit the octave.
So that trigger is the same as this, is the
It's,
same as
it's
the trombone
basically
trigger.
your fourth.
Yeah, which is the same as the trombone trigger.
I mean, all fingerings.
Oh, which scale next?
All fingerings are the same for brass.
Yeah,
I'm gonna finger you.
it's just keys.
Wow.
It's just where they are.
Yeah, that's why I struggled with French horn because I could not play in the.
They have like 18 alternate fingerings.
Right. Hey.
I think I'm the only brass instrument that can complain about fingerings.
Absolutely.
You have like 8.
Trumpet has no. They have 7. Trumpet has no excuse.
No. Trigger trombone, but he doesn't have a trigger. So you have 7.
Oh well, if we're counting trigger, then you have 14.
Yeah.
And double trigger, then you have
Yeah.
28.
Wait, there's such thing as double trigger?
Oh my god, bass trombone, bro.
No fucking way.
I've never heard
Okay.
of that.
It's okay. He probably didn't know that this was called
E5
a...
scale.
He
E5
probably
Oh,
didn't
that's
know
easy.
that this was a double horn. But,
Yeah.
Can we play this? Can we play this at all district rhythm like da 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 da?
I don't know if I know what that says.
Oh, okay.
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Where?
I have an extra hairbrush. I don't know why I have
Actually. Alright, guys.
I literally have one.
Let's go through our scales. Okay, first up, we're starting with easy. Take a little easy. B flat scale.
We just did that. We
also
also
did
did.
Okay, E
Do your
flat.
A flat scale.
Alright, hold the first note. Alright, I'll disagree. Ready? One.
Okay.
I'll be okay. I'll take
Wait,
it.
actually.
Let's do
One.
Slow quarter notes.
Slow quarter notes.
Yeah, slow quarter notes.
Okay.
Actually, you could, dog. I don't know how to do this. Actually, let me take this. I need to shut this on my
Oh, I'm playing wrong.
Where's your pinky? Where's your
Yeah, I don't know how to do
Whip it out.
I know my scales, but I don't know if y'all know my scales.
Hi, Michael.
Okay, we're practicing scales. What? Scales. Yes. Attention, attention. I'll let you set up. Get out here. Shove it up yours. What? What?
Can I get my instrument?
Yes. Well, it's gonna take a while for him to. You know what? We're gonna do it without him. You're joining us.
You should already be ready, man.
Dude, my thing just keeps on being.
Okay. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. Okay.
Real.
This
What
is
scale?
the E flat. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should have specified half notes.
Are you gonna hold that for mine? Or?
No, because I should have specified half notes. I was looking for. Hang on.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
I was pulling Mr. Johnson.
How fast was
Triple it all the
3,
way
3, 3,
No, really, I played Dr.
It's because he's always like. It's like he's always like.
Boom. I'm like, what?
Like he's just.
He's always just. Yeah, and then expects us to know what we're doing.
What are you conducting? Like 12-5? There's like an extra pulse that doesn't need to be there.
Hey, concert A flat.
A flat.
Concert A flat. Slow quarters. Slow quarters. Stop touching me.
That should be easy.
Wait.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4. You said slow
flat.
quarters, right?
Yeah.
You said A
1,
flat.
2,
Yeah, slow quarters.
3, 4. 1.
I'm not used to a baton. Okay.
You should totally.
Okay. 5, 6, 5,
Adrian.
6, 7, 8.
Play with him. Play with him. Play with him.
I heard him do
1, 2,
different. I heard him do different.
He's
Slow quarter. 1, 2.
Okay, I heard him do different, and I
Play
heard
with
him
him.
do
He's
different. I didn't know
giving
where
your
to go.
notes.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, can we go a little slower?
1, 2.
Yeah, right there. That's about where Mr. Day went yesterday.
Please don't twist your wrist like that. Man.
Hey, hear me out.
Please don't.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
At that point, just keep.
Just touch me at that point.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was that last part?
Sometimes I do that. No. Sometimes it kind of. It just sounds cool when you go.
Okay. With me.
With me, guys.
I know.
It's in.
With me.
I accidentally played D
With me.
instead of D flat first.
With, hey, with me.
With me.
With me, A flat.
Wait. That's my fifth.
You too.
Hey, you're not trying to.
You said go down. Go down. They're going out a little bit too far.
Out a little bit. Okay.
Oh, pushing.
Oh! I just remembered. I forgot. I need to really re-grease.
Bro, wait.
No, because like if I don't, you know what?
Lock in.
Hold on, Evan.
That's bad for the instrument.
I can't help it, bro.
alright.
It won't go
End
down.
of round.
16 notes.
Okay, so I guess it just comes out perfectly for him, but for me, it just doesn't.
Because he did it correctly.
I think it's a music error.
No, I put. Okay, put it in now. Do it. Just do it.
Put it in now. Put it in now.
It takes a little bit.
What part of my seat? Okay, come on, we gotta do scales. Lock in. That's what she said.
Shut up,
It's
Tyler.
really easy, right?
You're wrong.
I
You're
just can't get it on there.
You bent it.
It sounds like
I
you need
think I'm gonna
slime.
re-grease it like
You
now.
need to grease that like now.
Okay, no, that's good enough.
No, it was really sharp.
Okay.
It was really sharp the other day.
E flat. Actually, F. Oh, F, okay. F. Play your concert.
You're doing it wrong.
No, I'm doing the higher octave. I did the higher octave.
You can play the higher octave and not sound like. Do the lower octave. Just do
Natural.
Memorize the
Natural.
Just do. Okay. I'm gonna do it so with me because y'all keep on missing notes.
I know it.
Okay.
Okay.
Horns up.
So
Lord.
instead of it being B,
I think we might need a tune really quick. Yeah, everyone please tune.
What do you? Can I go grease it?
How do you tune?
Feel free.
Tune?
I'm gonna go grease my tune.
Heavy tune because I need a little bit. You are not tuning. Well, that'll be fine. Tuning.
oh yeah.
So adjust your embouchure.
Maybe.
That's a little bit sharp.
2 cents short. It's gonna be us.
No.
Adjust your embouchure. I need to not slap that
Hey Joseph. Can I get there for like a minute? I just need to do this. After that, it's instrument maintenance.
Once I finally get a drum, I'm going to try to get a trigger drum. Welcome to Heaven.
Welcome to How to Shut Over.
How to kill Oh, nasty. Stop. Stop. Never play again. Joseph, can you do me a favor? In my case over there, it's sitting on a stair rack or a stair cart. There is rock in there, and it's red.
Oh, I hear it.
I got it. Near the top of the case, there's a red rod. Grab it. Pull it out and grab it. Yes, that. Good boy.
That's a pretty long tune.
The woodwinds.
Can you let go, please?
Nah.
Oh!
Keep on.
Levi. Oh, glad I get to clean this.
Bro, Blake.
What?
Yeah, I know you call yourself. I know you call yourself big, right? But when I weighed myself, my screen literally broke.
Wait,
Yeah, it broke.
Don't push that. My tuning slide's up there, please. Thank you.
tisk.
With the amount of tuning slides your instrument has, you should know this. It's not a
I
shot.
wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna.
That's not a shot. That's just me saying. Be careful, please.
That's fine.
Put me out of my misery.
I weighed myself, and the screen broke. He's a flashbang. I weighed myself the other day, he calls himself.
Yes, actually I do.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Take your red rocket back. Tyler, give me that stand. Yes, hand it to me. Sure, Levi doesn't mind for right now.
I think it's
Hey, Levi! I'm holding this, Tyler. You know what? You get to hold that. That's your job.
Why don't you put on that stand that's right there?
Because it's gonna fall over. Nathan, please be careful.
What time is it?
What time is it? Better ask somebody else because I'm kind of in the middle of it.
Oh, that one.
What is he doing on?
He's greasing his
Tuning
tuning
slides.
slide.
Kind of like how Woodwinds grease cork. I'm greasing my tuning slide. See, David knows that because he plays the woodwind. Violetta knows that. I just called you Violetta. That isn't your name, is it?
It is, but that's how you pronounce it.
VO is like.
Yeah, anyway. Give me that now. Good boy.
Wow. Oh, we're supposed to move our stuff out there, probably.
Press down on the trigger. Press down on this trigger, please.
Oh.
Press it.
Oh, because it releases the air. Makes sense.
Say you were done. Okay, thanks. What time is it?
It's like 10:25. Oh, sure, okay. Thank you, Michael. I wasn't able to do that. I can't open the door from that side. Hi, Alina. Because, band. Wow.
What?
Stand close. Gather your things, get your music out, get your instrument out as quiet
quietly as possible. Because you don't need to do a bunch of playing today because you have the NBA.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Expect nothing less than a superior today. And if you all succeed and you get a superior today, I will allow you all to forcefully go onto a roller coaster at the Busch Gardens Strip in Maine, and I will allow all of you to buy a photo of whatever face I will make on said roller coaster. Only if you get straight superiors.
I'll try my best.
Okay? I don't want 2 superiors and an excellent. It has to be 3 superiors. Don't you want the picture of me making some insane face on a roller coaster because I am terrified?
Yeah, sure.
You all want that. Tell me you want it. Dan Phelps, we're doing that thing where we're getting louder and louder because we're trying to yell over the people that are right next to us instead of using our inside voices. Are all of my kids here? Wonderful. Head to the auditorium. I'll be there. Actually, wait. We gotta go to the coffee over. We'll go there. Good luck today, Dan.
Carson, why is all your shit at my spot?
Is this 5:30? I don't know. I think Nathan, how big are the seats on the bus?
How big are the seats on the bus? Somebody kicked me right there.
Great.
Oh, Adrian doesn't get to sit next to me.
Alex, because yesterday I forgot my sheet music. Oh, so pretty. I've been recording the entire time. We're getting some ASMR right now. I need to plug my phone in. Is there any outlets in the back of the room? Over there, okay. There's one all the way over there. Plug it. Yeah, I know. I just don't want Mr. Day crashing out at me for plugging my phone. Play Spain right now. Play Spain right now. I bet. That's what I thought I heard you play. What were you just playing? Oh, play the solo. I like the solo. Please. KJ, why you hitting that full max? Yeah, you got my ass real good, boy. That's exactly why. Unintentionally memorized goes crazy.
Body language facing this way. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. There you are. Adrian's got BCC practice should be out shortly. National here? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, here we are. Woo! You know, it is unlawful for us to preach, and or teach religion in school. As far as preaching into people and trying to sell people on concepts of the gospel. When it comes to like how it affects history, maybe like the Crusades or something like that, that's different. But I, believe it or not, I am a religious man. I'm a Christian. I believe in God and Jesus Christ. And last night I was just feeling a little edgy, as I always do the night before NPA. So I just got out my Bible and just read some scripture. And it was just this old-fashioned way of just kind of settling myself down. It was nice. And then I went right to sleep. Yesterday was a very special day as well for our family because last night was the elementary and middle school all-county chorus concert at Rose High School. And my son, my second child, Michael, who is in the 5th grade, was in that group. And it was really special to see him on the stage. It sounded wonderful. And of course, I'm a band person. I love band, all things band. All right, it's always special. However, when you hear a choir of young voices, it's very special. It's always a fun experience, especially when they sound good, and they sound really good. Gotta find a way to bring back a piece of music that I kind of wrote/arranged many years ago, and I titled it The Etiquette Song. It's hilarious, and in some ways a little insulting. And that's it. What I mean by this is, it's a piece that basically teaches our audience to put away your devices, shut up, arrive before the concert starts, wait outside the doors if a piece of music is currently going. That kind of stuff. Because these were the most talkative, noisy, unruly adults. It's like I wanted to fire off an air horn to everybody and just yell, "Shut up! We're not here to hear you." And little children are gonna make sounds. They haven't figured out the logic of you must be quiet right now yet. It's okay. But what might we have to do from time to time? It's a part of the sacrifice of being a parent. I've spent many concerts, many church services, many various events, solemn events, standing in the lobby with my child right here, trying to calm him down. So enact this. So I was blown away by this old couple sitting right behind me that were literally talking at this voice level right here during songs. What am I going to do? Turn around and tell elders to be quiet?
Yes.
No. No, you 21st century rude people, you can't do that! You can't do that! You cannot do that. You don't get to say what you want to say to elders. You must respect them. Even in those situations. It's the only way. It's the only way.
They're not being respectful to the kids, though. Respect goes both ways.
It does. It does. But, and I believe that there are exceptions. If I were to turn around and politely say something, maybe I should clarify that. As opposed to, "Hey, old man, be quiet." Put a sock in it. Okay? Ultimately, there's this basketball movie called Hoosiers. I brought it up before, I think, in Jasmine. It's really good. And there's this new coach that's been hired for this little basketball team in this middle of nowhere town in Indiana. And at the pep rally, he had this little team, like 5 people. But there was this one other kid who's like one of the best basketball players you've ever seen, but he was not currently on the team because he was sad that the other coach had died before him. And he was kind of like a father to him because he didn't have a father. So he wasn't playing on the team. His name was Jimmy. And when they introduced all the players and they're standing there, the people in the crowd started chanting, "We want Jimmy." And the players were kind of standing there like, "Thanks, gee." You know, kind of like, you know, they kind of felt bad about themselves because they didn't, all they wanted was Jimmy. It's like they didn't even matter. So the coach went up to the microphone and he kind of lectured the students about it in the middle of a pep rally. I thought it was kind of awesome. He said, "I would hope that you would support us for who we are and not who we are not." He says, "These 5 individuals are putting themselves on the line, 23 nights over the next 4 months." He says, "That kind of supporting you and your school, that kind of commitment deserves and demands your respect." I believe the same thing of audiences. And I feel like that message has gotten lost. Over time. And how else are they going to learn? They got to be trained. And occasionally I'll sneak a little concert etiquette thing at the bottom of my program, about turning off devices and then being respectful to the performance and how hard they worked and how much they prepared. But you're right. It's people will never truly know how hard you work for performance. They'll never know. They will never know. Those of you in band, when you leave at the end of the day and the theater department is staying here for hours and hours, is it every day? Like Monday through Friday? Every single day? 'Cause, every school I've ever worked at with a theater department that does theater productions, it's every day. Why is it every day?
Because practice makes permanent.
Yeah. Well, my response, I agree. Well, my response was gonna be, because it takes that much time to not only learn it and get it there, but make it good. All right, and there's so many things that have to be done in preparation for something like a theatrical production. So many things that people don't realize, so many things. It's not just learning lines and learning songs and moving around on the stage. Just like, people that don't understand marching band, they think that we're just going in. Those in marching band, that's kind of insulting, isn't it? I have no idea how hard that is, what you guys did. Or this music here that you guys are playing today. So we have to do what we can when we can to educate them. I don't want to shove it down their throats, but I guess when it comes to the elders, you have to pick your battles. In that situation, I was very close to turning around, and sometimes it only just takes a word or a look, just kind of something like that. But that concert was breezing right on by. It was really hot in the room because it was packed end to end. And I guess in that situation, I made a choice not to stir the pot. But there are situations where you kind of have to. Last time I taught middle school, I would always have somebody read at the beginning of the concert. Well, good evening, welcome to our spring concert. Please take this opportunity before we begin to silence all electronic devices. And then I train the students to wait. Thank you. Now for those of you who did not silence your electronic devices, please do so now. We'll wait. And you sometimes hear a couple of chuckles for that, and every now and then you'll hear some, And if I offended them, good. Sometimes what's wrong with being offended? Sometimes you're just gonna have to be offended. Right? I don't ever want to offend people like on purpose, but every now and then they might just get offended based on their situation. Now, had I turned around and said something to those old people, do you think they would have been offended? Who knows? You don't know them. But considering they're older, I would say that it's more likely that they would hush. If it's some punk high school puke making noise and you say something to them, they might mock you and ridicule you and make fun of you and just make the situation worse. So it's a pick your battles kind of situation. I don't know if you've ever been in a movie theater with somebody who wouldn't shut up. It's very frustrating, especially considering how much you pay to go see a movie. 25 cents per piece of popcorn. But but the etiquette behind it all is something that I feel like I need to dig deep in my old files to see if I can find it. Maybe we can do it. We can perform it sometime. We can create a high school version of it, which can be a little bit more aggressive. And if anybody has anything to say, then that probably means they're probably an offender. There was one year in a concert when the young lady finished reading what I just had said a moment ago, We'll Wait. I asked her to scan the audience with her eyes, and if she sees anybody's face glowing, like an adult, not a little child, but they've got a little iPad and they're playing Jumpy Fish or whatever, then let them be. They're quiet. They're listening. But if it's an adult, you can tell they're just. Then one time I had her say, and it's a spunky little girl too, so she was totally fine with saying it. She was actually her idea. And her name was Lexanne, and she said to the person sitting in the back, I can see your face glowing. Please put your phone down. Because when she said that, I kind of went, and I looked, and I saw a person in the back, and I saw their face go, and their light went off. So that kind of commitment from you guys deserves and demands people's respect. It does. So I have to work on that. So we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna play through our stuff. We're gonna do our sight reading, our 2 sight reading selections. But yesterday I caught on kind of late in the game that I was starting to melt some of you guys' faces off in rehearsal, and I just want to make sure that I haven't damaged you and that you're going to be fresh for today and for this evening when it counts the most. Before we get started warming up, does anybody have any concerns or questions, or maybe you forgot something, or you need something, or Nelly?
I'm gonna be leaving early. Like, my mom's picking me up.
Leaving early from where?
Like, after we perform.
Oh, just make sure we visually connect with your parents.
Is it okay if I take my stuff?
Sorry?
Is it okay if I take my stuff?
Of course, yes, yes. The bus will be packed, as you know, so we need to put as much stuff as possible on the trailer. Okay, all instruments on the trailer, okay? We will make sure that they are organized so they don't get slammed or damaged or roll around, okay? Yes, sir?
If I'm riding separate, can I just put this in the mom's car?
Yes, yes. We do have a few students who are riding separately in order to afford us the space on the bus that we need for the trip. We coordinated that with their parents who are chaperoning. Okay, everybody got your money? Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am?
It's okay if me and you just like have $20 for each other, so like $20 is $90 each.
Are you donating $2?
No, you said you're gonna like ask some Venmo, so you're like.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Maybe.
I'm asking. Well, if anybody needs change and we don't have it, we'll make a note and we can get it back to you later. Okay. All right, Campbell? I think, bless you. I say bring them with you. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a little snug on the bus, but it's gonna be nice weather. I would encourage, if you guys wish to crack some of your windows, cause it's gonna be in the 70s today and sunny and beautiful. You know, we don't wanna get stuffy on the bus, especially when it's close quarters with everybody. Okay? Everybody, yes, ma'am? Of course. Okay. So we're gonna warm up. We're gonna play through the march. Okay? All right. Lungs on one, please. One, two, three. Nice and easy. 1, 2, and. Good, healthy breaths. 1, 2, and. Good tone. I like your sound. Very controlled. Very, very controlled. Good. Okay. Flexibility 1. 1, 2, ready? Mackenzie, see me when we head for first lunch. I gotta take a look. Thank you. Get Dawn on. All right. Flexibility 2. 1, 2, ready? Softer, ready? Softer. Normal balanced volume. If you want to test out some dynamic change in your warm-up, I would suggest testing middle of the road and a little bit down. All right? Don't really start working your way louder until you've gotten towards the end of your warm-up. Okay? All right, flexibility 3. There we go. And 1, 2, ready? Yep, tell me what you need to do.
It's in the second valve again.
Definitely. Awesome. Awesome. So much fun when that happens. Okay. Yes, sir?
Can I grab my water bottle next to her?
When we get onto the stage to perform, sometimes the seating tends to be a little bit cramped. So if they create, like, say this front row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chairs, and they do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like, hello. Touching each of your heads. Okay? If it's something like that, we can adjust our setup. I've seen bands, you know, remember when I drew on the board the full arc versus kind of a semi-arc? All right? I'm much more of a fan of semi-arc. Okay? 2 reasons. 1, it's easier for the sound to get off the stage. And 2, it's generally easier to see. Okay? Okay. Great. All right. Let's go ahead as a part of our warm-up and review our scales. We'll get that done. And then we'll do March. Yes, ma'am? Manhattan, Nosferatu,
Thank you.
So I put it in the third. I'm going to this part now.
Say again?
So I took this out.
Start with concert B flat. Just do mezzo piano, slow quarter note. Da, dee, da, and 1, 2, ready. Okay. All right. Concert F, please. Concert F. 1, 2, ready. Once more, ready, and. Keep going down. Concert E flat. Concert E flat. 1, 2, ready. Okay. Let's add another flat. Concert A flat. Ready? Concert A flat. 1, 2, ready. proceed. 1, 2, ready? Not bad. Not bad. Very close. Very close. So now that's one thing. It's another thing to read that key on paper, on a piece of music, okay, and recognize the notes, whether flats, sharps, or naturals, according to the key signature. Taking your eyes and applying it to those notes as you scan across. Right? If flute has B flat, B flat, A flat, I would really just look for the A flats. Okay, because B flat, B flat's kind of programmed into it, right? If it only has one flat, then you're looking for the naturals. Okay, if you see a sharp, you're looking for the sharp. All right, but for brass, if you see one sharp or just one flat, you're thinking 2. Second position, second valve. F sharp, E natural, A natural, B natural. All right, for the concert F major or your G major. Versus E flat, where those 2s become 3s. E flat and A flat, F and B flat. Okay, and keeping that in mind. Second fingers come first fingers, B natural, B flat, when you're thinking low range. Right, F sharp becomes F natural when you're thinking low range. Okay, cool. All right, well let's play Manhattan Beach Mart. I want you guys to show off your dynamic contrast ability. And I want you guys to really show off to me those specific accents that we talked about. And towards the end, right? Bass drum included. Right? Here we go. It's controlled start. Measure 20. Measure 20, third trumpet. F sharp, second finger, correct? I feel like I heard first finger. Mark it. Maybe don't play it. This is the point where if I start hearing those types of mistakes, I might look at you and say, don't play that measure. Right? Now, I'm not giving you permission to play the when in doubt, leave it out card. Right? Because that could get us in big trouble. All of a sudden, somebody's not there that needs to be there. Okay? All right. Start it over again. Ready? Just a little bit more when we do this for sure. Okay? Full ensemble. Again. pianissimo. Remember, the pickup to 71 I was cueing big because it's mezzo forte. Bum, 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 bum. Don't forget that. Right here, pick a note, pick a note, pick a note. Okay? Yeah. We're not going to really necessarily make any musical changes or adjustments at this point, but if I could just make one little comment about this melody at 54. Okay, make sure those two measures right there, 60, 61. You feel that crescendo, decrescendo, because other than that, it's just here. It's just here. Okay? All right, pick up to 71. Ball, 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 ball. 1, 2, 1. Weird last note. Something weird on the last note. Is that a tuba?
Yeah, I tried playing that last note, but it just, my lips just sank on me.
Okay, so don't play the last note. There, I fixed it. Because I just squashed the last note of this piece.
I've never done that before.
Yeah, well, you could say that about a stage performance too. When it comes to stage performances, it's the only time in my life that I do not like surprises. Other than that, love it. Always fun. Okay? But a surprise like, oh, I'm gonna make a sound I've never made before. Surprise! That won't work. Okay. Some of us are getting a little ba 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 ba. Gotta tighten it up. When you got towards 85, 86, it got cleaner. But when you play softer, can you still play that together? One more time, take the pickup 71. Allergies starting to kick in? Yeah, aren't they wonderful? Here we go, pick up the 71, ready? And 1, 2, 1. You have to exaggerate that accent a little bit more because I didn't feel it in the chest. You gotta feel the accent. It's not something you really hear, something you feel. Okay, start at 79, please. And so forte. I don't want to wear this out. 79, 1, 2, ready, and. Let's not burn it up. Okay, 95, please. We are mezzo forte, about to become mezzo piano. 95, don't forget the accent. 95, 1, 2, ready, and. Lovely. Nice last note. Very good. And thank you for the accent. Remember that when it counts. Okay? Good. Good. How you feel? You guys feel okay? Yeah. Feel okay? All right. Doing good? So you guys understand the grading scale at MPA?
No, sir.
Right? The overall rating is a Roman numeral system. A 1 is what's known as a superior, which is the highest rating you can receive. But on each judge's score sheet, they give you an overall rating, and then they have all these categories: intonation, balance, blend, musicality, all these different things, articulation. And they give you a specific letter grade, A, B, C, D, F, for each of those categories. So if you have more A's than B's, they'll probably give you a 1. If you have more B's than A's, they'll probably give you a 2, and we won't talk C's. Okay? A 2 is an excellent rating. Some people, and I've said it before, it's kind of like getting a B, except a highly exemplary B. Meaning, what does the word excellent mean? Right? Is it right in the middle? Is it better? Does it mean good? Does it mean something positive? It's a compliment towards your ensemble. Excellent. Yes. To achieve a superior, a band has to be consistently high quality in all those different categories. And sometimes you might get a B, A, or a B, A, and then this, you like had one happen last year. There was one judge who gave us all A's, and there was one judge who gave us all B's. Which obviously makes you kind of scratch your head, right? You're like, how? Obviously the judge was listening for different things and hearing different things. Also, different judges have varying opinions when it comes to certain interpretations of music. Some judges prefer their bands to play what I call, right here in the microphone, conservative dynamics, conservative everything. Not too much this, not too much that. That ain't how I roll. Okay, I believe in taking musical risks and being and bringing out the dynamic performance when it comes to these articulations, shaping phrases, all the things. Okay. I did have one year at MPA that I received a 2 overall rating, an excellent. I was a little stunned because I thought we had done better, but when I listened back to the recording and I listened to 2 of the different judges say the same thing, and the judges are spread in different areas and towards the back of the auditorium. At Havelock, it's kind of designed like at Rose, if you know their auditorium, there's like a little mini balcony at the back. That's where they're positioned, but they're in 3 different spots, middle, left, right. And 2 of the 3 stage judges said the same thing to me. He says, you guys are playing really well, but the sound is a little immature. He said, it just sounds like a really strong 8th grade band. And I don't really consider that to be an insult. It just means we need to work on and develop our tone more. So, and that stunned me at first, but when I listened back to the recording and heard him say that, I said, yep, I hear it. You know, they catch things that I might know. We become a little bit, the expression we use is ear blind, which sounds silly. We'd be like, why don't you just call it deaf? Well, what it means is, as you're developing your group for a performance, there's might be certain things that you don't notice. When I was at White Oak, my colleague, he conducted a symphonic band, the 10th grade crew, and there was this chord, and it was like supposed to be just something like just some simple, something like that, but there was this one instrument that was like, it was like, there was this one, I think it was either tenor sax or euphonium or something like that, and they were playing the wrong note, but it was a large ensemble of people, and that note was kind of hiding. And I was sitting in my office, with the door closed, because it was my planning period, when they were in rehearsal, and I kept hearing that note for like a couple of weeks. And finally one day I just walked out when he was making a note on something, and I flipped in his score and I pointed right at this note, and I said, something sounds weird. Right here. He goes, does? I said, yeah. He was like, let's play that note right there. And they played it, and they isolated the euphoniums. One was here, the other was here. Oops. And he went, I did not notice that. So, so that's why, you know, over time we can become a little ear blind, just certain things we don't catch. But, so sometimes the judges catch those things at NPA. They're like, oh, watch out for this. I'm like, oh, yeah. Wow, he's right. The judges are trained professionals, all the same as us, and, you know, and they, you never know what they might hear. I've heard bands before at NPA that received a 1. I've heard bands that received a 2. I've heard bands that received a 3. I've heard bands that received a 4. And I've heard bands that received a 5. It goes superior, excellent, average is a 3. They used to call it good. Fix that word, a little more diplomatic word, average. And then below average is the one, a 4 is called below average. They used to call it fair. And then a 5. There was a few years going by that they called it well below average. But I'm sorry, if there is a sporting event and there's 2 teams, somebody wins and somebody loses, which means there is a winner and there is a what? Loser. There's a loser, right? And you gotta make sure you understand the context of the word loser. Doesn't mean you are an inadequate waste of space. It's a very dangerous word, it's a buzzword. Okay? No, it means you lost. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and you need to accept it. I've heard people use the expression non-winner. It's like in football calling it an incomplete pass. All right. You can't have an incomplete B flat. Okay? So, but when a band gets to a 3, they're having significant issues. I don't know if you guys that were here last year, if you remember when we heard Eddie Rifton perform on stage before we went out. I believe they got 3s in their performance. Now, this is a massive rebuilding project over there, and the guys doing the best they can. But with low levels of development from a lot of the students. one of these moments where you count your blessings, each time. But imagine if they sounded like that and that's a 3. I think one of the state judges might have given them a 4. But a band that gets straight 4s, and I've seen a band that got straight 5s. But it's not just how badly they play. It's their whole, it's everything about them. Sneakers, jeans, t-shirts. You know, on the judge's sheet at the very bottom, the very last category says other factors. And one of them says appearance. So, how you look does matter. Being professional. A professional presentation. Okay? Now, sometimes a band gets a 5 just simply because they're playing music that is so well above their heads. Only once in my career was I at AMPA and a band was playing something so badly and everything fell apart so badly, they had to stop and restart themselves at a rehearsal number. Can you imagine? No, don't. Please don't. Don't imagine that. Because I can't. No, show must go on. So, but that's on the band director. What they teach us in college and music education is, if a band sounds bad, it's your fault. And they're pointing the finger at us. He said, remember this, directors, if a band sounds bad, it's your fault. Do something about it. Evoke change. Do the things that need to be done to make it better. It's not easy. You've got to work your butt off, and it takes a long time. But it can be done. So, I don't like to talk a lot about, I know Mr. Johnson was yakking about that a little bit before he left, about superiors and stuff like that, but I don't like to talk a lot about it, kind of treat that as kind of a taboo subject, because I don't want that to become the only thing that you focus on. Yeah, it'd be great. Are you capable of superior performance? Don't answer out loud. I won't either. Because capable is a dangerous word. It's just like the word potential. That's a dangerous word too. If somebody tells me that I have potential, that means I'm not there. If somebody says your band has potential, your band shows potential, that means they're not there. I don't want to show potential. I want to show progress. I want to show that I want to show growth. I want to show you guys achievement. Okay? So, in the end, it's up to you. In the end, it's up to you. So, I'll stand here and conduct and smile and encourage you, and I'll be your biggest fan, as always. All right? And I'll lead you to the promised land. But, just gotta go with me. You gotta be willing and wishing to go with me. Okay? All right, let's continue on. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, now you're moving. Let's go. Nosferatu. We're all good up ready, right? Because that's the second piece. Good. Thank you. Smart, thank you. If I walk past you on the stage, percussion, and I don't check the timpani, maybe whisper my name. okay? Just so we can be like absolutely sure. The gauges should be fine. They're nice, Tiffany. Okay? Second valve, measure 105. And it took you to the third beat to fix it. So maybe leave that note out. Nathan, when you come in for your solo after 92, the first one, kind of let that fade a little bit. It was kind of da-dee-la. All right, it kind of was there, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. All right, let that be this a little bit, okay? All right, second one was really good. Okay, let's go at 92. 92, right on it, please. Good job, clarinets, thank you. 92, 1, 2, ready, and Somebody play B natural. Any chance somebody play B natural? Somebody play weird. It's getting a little tight back there. It's getting a little tight. Shut the Alright? Alright? Stay in control of the vehicle. Okay? Stay in control. Stay in control. Don't worry. Alright? I feel like some of you guys are playing a little bit of fear. Kind of like playing with some kind of internal fear of messing up. I guess a little bit of that's normal, but know your skills. Know your ability and keep the confidence level up. Alright? You know your parts. You've demonstrated that many times. Alright? So don't let that phase you, okay? And then you get vexed and then it affects your performance. Alright, right quick before we go on, 117 to 118, we gotta balance this a little bit better. Adrian, can you play just a little bit more? 113, and second trombone, just a little bit more. Alright, 117. 117 right there. Can I just hear you guys right quick? 117, please. Ready? We go 117. 1, 2, ready, and 1. So labored and closed. What about ta, ta, ta? Play those notes. 125. 125. Trombone 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, da, da. Be sure to keep that tone out. Don't let it close up. Okay? Yeah. Okay, 132. Okay? 132. 4 beats. 1, 2, 3. Who came in early? Tyler, was that you?
I think so, sir.
You gotta trust. Ba 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 beep ba. 1, 2, 3. I'm giving it to you, plain as day. I'm trying to be very transparent about that. Ba 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 ba. 1, 2, 3. Ba 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 ba. Bum 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 bum. You have to trust me on that downbeat. I will give it to you in the same place every time. Promise. Okay. 132. Ready? 1, 2, ready. I think it was measure 150. Because for one of those measures, Bryson plays with us, and then for the next measure, it's just the winds. Bass clarinet, saxophones, trumpets, horn. Jump, 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 jing, jump, ba, 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 ba. You gotta make sure it's da, 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 da. It sounded a couple of people were going da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, start right at 144 for me, please. 144. Here we go, 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, da da dee da da. What was the trumpet? Clarinet? Alto sax, maybe? I don't know. It's a little scary. Okay, 188. 188. 1, 2, ready, 188. Not 9. Ready? 1, 2, ready, There's your 194. Flute, clarinet, alto sax, trumpet, horn. Play now, please. Da 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 dee da. Just play that one measure. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, ready, play. Da dee la la. B3 flat, correct? And again, 1, 2, ready, and. Alright, now flute, clarinet, trumpet, play measure 196. It's all articulated. 1, 2, ready, play. Again, 1, 2, ready. It's articulated, don't slur. Ta, ti, ta, ta, ta. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Still hearing wrong notes. 1, 2, ready, play. Flutes only. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so don't play that measure. You're not going to play when we're asking you to play. Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it. Flutes, play that measure again. Flutes, play the measure again. Be ready. 1, 2, ready, play. No, it's the wrong note. 1, 2, ready, play. The last note. C flat, B natural. Play again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, play. Wrong note. If you're playing wrong notes at this point, take a pencil, X out that measure. Don't play it. We cannot have our performance riddled with wrong notes. It's just not fair. It's not fair. Play it again, flute. 1, 2, ready, play. Clarinet. 1, 2, ready, play. note of the measure is B flat, right? Pinch B flat. Okay, play that B flat and hold it. Ready? Okay, now play the measure. 1, 2, ready. No, somebody's blowing that B flat horribly out of tune when you're playing it. Dop, bop, bop. I'm not sure what you're doing, if it's here or here, but it's out of tune. Again, 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, again, go. Now I don't want to hear dop, 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 blah, and you're just like you're pushing against a wall to get over the break. There should no longer be a break. All right, moving from the B flat to any notes above should be there. It should be there. All right, now if you didn't learn how to play over the break in middle school, it's either your band teacher's fault or yours, but neither of those help us in this moment. Okay? So do the best you can. I know that's what you're doing right now. Okay? All right, 188. 188. 1, 2, 3. B flat. Um, 212. When we get into these grace notes, flute clarinet, don't let it make you behind. Ready, bop, bop, jump, bop, bop, jump, bop, bop, rap, bop, bop, jump, bop, jump, bop, yup, bop, bop. Don't let that make you behind. 212, ready, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. If it gets to a point where half my band's playing, I don't care if it means you don't step in a hole that big, because that's a crater. I cannot do anything else to help you with that. That's on you. That's on you. Measure 217, the last 3/8 bar of the song. Can you play your first note and sustain it mezzo forte? If it's high, trumpet, play it an octave lower. We go, sustain the first note, ready, and. Play it again, ready, and. Okay, now play the first note of the next measure, excluding the grace notes. Ready, and. Was that measure before? That's a funky chord there in 217. Okay? It's weird. Alright, 212, let's finish it up. 212, ready? 1, 2, ready. When we got to 202, we have a trombone's getting a little aggressive, over aggressive there. Da da dee da da dee da 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 da. Ba 1 2 da e ga dee bum. All right, just it's getting a little bit past control. Okay. Yesterday when you did it, there was some edge on the sound, and I liked it. A la bass trombone. All right, but in that moment it was too much. Just for me, for 1 second here, can you play 201? 201, please, everyone. 201. It's like 5 measures. 1, 2, 3, and. But if that happened tonight, I wouldn't be angry. All right, but that's your. I mean, you are hanging over the edge. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Keep it in control. All right, listen carefully, everybody.
Yes, sir.
So the bell's coming up for first lunch. As soon as we get back from first lunch, we're going to go ahead and do our sight reading session with our 2 pieces. And then we'll work our way through Mount Everest, and then I think we'll wrap things up and get ready to go. Okay? All right. So I'll see you guys at the end of first lunch. Get some nourishment. Drink some water, please. That went off the water. Only
Hot diggity dog.
Services with their